with this man's son. That man didn't care if I made it through that pregnancy. That man didn't care if I made it through that labor. I really have fought through some dark time. Like literally, I couldn't get out of bed, guys. There was days I could not eat, but at the same time, I have to face my kids and I gotta act like everything's okay because I'm the only one that feeds them on a day-to-day basis. Like I had to drag myself out of that dark place.
Well, the Love and Hip Hop franchise were very swift in terminating the contract they had with Mena after she apparently used a slur word to Spice. Now, after we all thought that the drama between these two had been fizzled out and, of course, had been settled at a long time, looks like Mena is also resurrecting some dead history. This time, she also is suing the franchise for, of course, using her for clickbait. We're here to tell you exactly what Mena has done. But for more news, please do log on to pinaxnews.com. This is the literacy of Pinax News. Do also subscribe to our YouTube platform. Of course, for more news, visit pinaxnews.com. Let's get ourselves abreast with the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Now, of course, we all do know the drama that did ensue between Mena and Spice in the Love and franchise. Love and Hip Hop franchise. I mean, for those of you who did watch the serious banter that happened between Mena, you could see how aggressive she was and how, I should say, derogatory her words were to Spice. But after the franchise apparently did watch the video carefully through the production team, also they did realize that Mena apparently did use some slur word. I mean, not to even repeat or say exactly what she said. Of course, majority of you do know that she did call Blue Spice a blue monkey. Now that apparently got the franchise in a very tight corner to, of course, boot out Mena from the competition. Now, guess what she is also revealing now? According to Mena, now the Love and Hip Hop franchise have so far been using her for clickbait, and she is, currently fed up with the whole sentiment and drama that's going on social media, and it says that she wants to take some legal action against the franchise. But before, let's watch some interesting video, which of course sees Mena in the very tight corner, very, I should say, paranoid as a single mother, and what really triggered her to also use that slur word on Spice. Do check this out.
Shows you who he is, you have to believe him. When anybody shows you who they are, you have to believe
me. Now all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
What?
This is not fair.
When a man shows you who he is, you have to believe him. When anybody shows you who they are, you have to believe them.
Like if he doesn't have to pay nothing of it? Nothing?
That's the that comes with being a woman that is so ride or die about love.
Stop, this is up.
Ladies and gentlemen, learn your partner before you jump ahead and fall in love with the words and all of that stuff that make up this fairy tale. Because when no one's looking, that's when everything just goes left.
Financially, the kids are my responsibility. I have primary custody of them. Damn.
But I'm strong. And I'm here. I will always believe in love. Love is real, but I'm gonna take time to love on me and pour on me, and I wanna learn this new woman that I am. This woman that has learned to emotionally be in control.
Hi, baby girl.
This new woman I've become deserves time with me only, and I'm gonna be selfish with her for a while.
I love you. I love you.
This is how Erica Mena is so paranoid and very particular about her children. So anytime anyone tries to go hard on her kids, then she tries to lose her cool, and that was the reason why I should say the franchise apparently did terminate their contract, or I should say booted her out from the Love and Hip Hop franchise. But Spice also gave some interesting twist to this whole conversation. So let's do check out exactly what Spice also came to say amidst all this drama between herself and Erica Mena, and of course what is the reason or the basis for the lawsuit against the Love and Hip Hop franchise, according to what Erica Mena is apparently also revealing on social media. So let's do check out the video where Spice also came out expressing herself.
I would never say anything bad about someone's child.
Feud for y'all.
You have to make it make sense when you not say that's off limits, because it has never been off limits before. So you can't use that to justify a situation. Now that I feel like I've cleared up that part about parenting, because I would never say anything bad about someone's child. I have 2 kids. I have godkids, a lot of them, and I love kids. Y'all don't know me on a certain level, and it's okay, but I will never come for someone's child how y'all are making it seem. I came for Erica parenting, and I can take full accountability for that, because that's exactly where I was coming from, because that's what we were talking about. We raised issue about single mom. Now that I get that part off, that I would never say anything bad about the child, that we went to the table knowing that we're going to talk about, because Erica come to talk about Amaral and Negra kids them, and kids wasn't gonna be off limit. You guys probably we never reached the part there because of what happened, but Erica come to talk about Amaral and Negra 2 pitney them we get Rolex. And them kids, they never gonna be off limits when Erica discussed them with me. They say, oh, me go take picture with Amara La Negra. I asked Amara La Negra not to come to my gala when I was in Miami, when I was getting the keys to the region, because of Erica. So let us just get over the hurdle there, because I'm somebody who always talk to Safari and tell him, stop doing Erica how you're doing her. Okay? Very clear. Now to the point where people talking about, oh, is this racist and questioning it, yes or no? I personally know that it is, and I can talk why I feel like, not even feel like, why I know that it is. Before we went to that table, I knew how Erica felt about me. Why she felt that way about me, I can't explain that to you. But at the end of the day, me know before I got to the table. One, I already spoke about that. Me telling you, Safari sent me a voice note, and Safari, basically made me feel like, you see, some of you now understand what it feels like to be in a hospital.
Now, what is very surprising about this alleged lawsuit from Erica Mena to the Love and Hip Hop franchise is the fact that she was granted an interview and was asked if she had the opportunity again, would she have repeated the same slur word she used for, Spice? And this is what she said. And so a lot of people really have been asking a lot of questions. But before even we delve so much into the law, aspect, let's do watch this interview, which apparently she granted, expressing what really. I mean, she gave an apology once again to Spice, and so we don't really understand where this lawsuit is coming from. It's getting very interesting to take a look at this and see for yourself.
Once you cross that line, I even told her she should have died on that table. But what you said to her and what she said.
Are accountable. We're going to take a look at that clip right now.
Calling a black person a monkey, listen. I was offended.
You was offended.
And let me tell you,
because you chose to be offended,
no.
Andy.
I was offended
because you know me. No one's going to violate me using my child. There's no boundaries at that point. Once you cross that line, I even told her she should have died on that table.
But what you said to her
and what she said to me,
when you called her a monkey, you insulted every person of African descent.
No,
let me explain to you why.
Guys that want to be offended by it.
You think I want to be offended by 400 years of slavery? The reason why I have
2023.
Yes.
We do.
The reason why
I have 23.
Yes.
Why? minorities, are we comparing ourselves to something that...
The problem, Erica, this is the problem. And that's why I want to know.
That's what I don't understand.
And this is exactly why I wanted to have the conversation with you.
I hated every single thing about that scene. And I went in there so humble, like really trying to be a friend and educate her in this moment. It was like the Montgomery Brawl. When she said monkey, it was like she threw up the white hat. Like, you summoned every black person in the community when you called Spice a monkey. But I wanted to educate her as to what this means for me, because I went in there really thinking she just used that term unknowingly. She probably has implicit bias, but she's not a racist. And I remember, you know, Rashida and Kirk was there as well, and there was a conversation where she was trying to say, well, I did this because she insulted my mother. And then she said, and I'll do it again.
The bitch crossed the line. She violated me by coming for my son, and I will do it all over the again if she does it again. It's just point blank, period. You're not gonna violate me using my kid in any type of way.
So you're saying you would say the same thing all over again?
I didn't say I would say the same thing. If I have to violate this bitch for talking about my kid, I will.
Okay.
Rashida, me and her both just left feeling like, dang.
You just got to take full accountability for
Exactly.
your actions. If you did wrong, just say sorry, bottom line.
Well, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really agree with that either. I just feel like there's so much performative apologizing where it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for what I did, and I'm going to use my platform to racially educate, and I believe in inclusivity.
Sound like a PR.
It sounds like a publicist wrote that for you, and you did that because you're losing jobs or because the world has canceled you.
So I'm going to read the apology. She said, I deeply regret my insensitive comment and want to humbly apologize to anybody I hurt or offended by my thoughtlessness. My choice of words was wrong, and I take full responsibility for what I said. I am committed to listening to the voices of those affected and will work toward making amends. As a woman of color and the mother of 2 black children, I want to make it clear that my use of the word was not in any way racially driven. That said, I do understand the gravity of what I said and want to use my platform to promote inclusivity and equality. So Spice, as the person who received the racial slur, it's important to understand how you would have liked the situation to be handled. What does accountability look like for you?
I take accountability for coming for Erica's parenting. But it doesn't sound to me like she wants to take accountability for...
Yes, and so that was the apology, I should say, or the reasons for. But I really finding it hard to understand why Erica Mena would want to sue Love and Hip Hop franchise for allegedly you or claiming that the franchise has been using her for clickbait. Well, I do kind of understand exactly what she means, because even after that episode did happen, we did see the brawl between herself and Erica Mena. Spice. Looks like the episode is really centered, you know, so much, or has been centered so much about the particular, you know, drama that ensued, or that particular incident is what is generating so much of the conversation or the traction when it comes to that particular, you know, I should say scene. And so maybe she is right. I mean, a lot of people have said, okay, well, that's a good thing to do, because, well, looks like the franchise really did respected her, even not putting her children first in this particular situation. Of course, I really have my personal reservations when it comes to what Spice did to Erica. Unlike us, also, I do also have my reservations when it comes to what Erica apparently also said to Spice. And so I'm turning between these two and really do not want to take sides. But if, of course, Mena says that she wants to take legal actions against the franchise, well, I'm for it, because, of course, when she goes to the law, that is where the authorities, or I should say the law, will decide whether or not the Love and Hip Hop franchise did use her for clickbait, or they really deserved to have used that particular you know, incident. Well, let us know what your thought in comment is beneath the comment section. This has been the Change of Axe News. Thanks for watching.